Hello everyone, it's me, MrSneakyy, and it is the finale, episode 29 of the Road to Glory series. We're gonna unlock our T4 today, so stay tuned for the excitement and a full roundup and overall guide for you free-to-play players to learn from and hopefully give you guys a nice summary for the whole season. Hello, everybody. It's me, MrSneakyy, and yes, we are here. We're at the finale, and no, it's been a long ride. A lot of you will be very upset to see this finish here today, but we have done our task. We have got our T4 researching, and today we're gonna be unlocking it. So the way we've been going through this whole series for all of you guys that have been looking at it and obviously trying to compare yourselves to it, we're going to go over all of that towards the middle and the end of the video, so don't you worry. We're going to go over also all the tips that I can give you to maximize your time as well. So this series, as a nice little basic intro here, was a really good series to show how a lot of players who are brand new to the game might play the game, and it will showcase a lot of the best things you should be doing to maximize your castle progress. But obviously there's a lot of hidden and advanced techniques that a lot of other players still know about, and obviously we're going to be touching on a little bit of them on today's episode, but we will be making the ultimate free to play guide for you guys and everyone to basically watch, which is going to obviously give you a playlist for you to watch through, which is this series, but it will also give you all the objectives throughout the season, what you're going to be doing. So with all that said, smash a like, comment, and subscribe, guys. I know you've loved this series. I've enjoyed doing it. We're going to be live streaming still, like always, on the main account. And then maybe in the future, we might do a brand new series. Once we know maybe, some of the new future heroes unlock, it might dictate a new faction, start and a different, route when it comes to that, area. So, today we're going to unlock our T4, that is correct. So we are on day 60 on the account. Nice average day. This is basically right nearing the end of your season before any of the season summaries come up. So it's a nice way to obviously have your T4 now unlocked. So then when we can start upgrading our tier 3 units. One thing I'm going to say when we go through this, you're going to notice we're at 13 days, 5 hours, and 45 minutes. I did a little bit of a boo-boo and obviously slept and didn't wait enough online time, because if I did, I would have maximized the speed ups, because today we were going to be using both of these to make 14 days and then try and round up the rest with what we had left. But because we're under 14 days, we aren't going to be using today the first 7-day speed ups. This could be controversial as much as you like, but you can force your first T4, and by forcing your first T4, it will give you a massive upgrade. So as you can see, we've already got one popped. We've got 6 days, and I don't want to pop any of these to try and even test to see if we have enough research speed to do it. We're going to just sacrifice the 15 hours, which is a bit upsetting. We wish we could have obviously maximized the amount of time saved, but obviously it is good enough for us and to complete today's task. So there we are. We've finally done it. It's been a long journey, but we have our first tier 4 unit, and that pushed us almost to 5 million power, guys. Nice and easily from just doing that one research tech. So by doing that, we've been able to obviously now, if you go to the military tree, complete it, and I would then do the mages, because we've obviously played as a archer main on this account, and once we've done the mages, we do the infantry and elks. So I need to also thank today Mr. Savant. He was able to actually help me do this, because right now, as a lot of you guys know, in server 65 there's a lot of power balancing happening. There's a lot of war going on. There's a lot of drama going on as well. But I've honestly not been paying attention to it. I've been too focused on the main account while letting this obviously level up and power up over the time. Because it does take a little bit of passive time, during the days. as we wait for those timers to go down. But Savan did give us the last bit of wood we needed. He gave us a big chunk because he wanted us to set it going so we could get this episode on the way for you guys. So thank you very much, Savant, for giving us that little bit of wood to help us get going, because obviously we're at war and we don't really want to be sending farmers out and getting our farmers zeroed, which is obviously something that I could obviously improve on, which obviously in the ultimate guide we're going to touch on and talk about. So today, what we're going to do though, when we go to our archer range now, what you can see is we have our tier 4 archers, and it costs us so much resources at the start to obviously get them. But we can click on our tier 3 archers and hit the little arrow, and by doing that, it's already cutting down the cost already to 2 hours and 40 minutes compared to 10 hours and 41. And the reason why it's so much cheaper is because you've already trained all these tier 3 units, so you're only bridging the gap between it. You're not training fresh units, you're just buffing these guys up. So it's a nice, easy way of starting to transition into your tier 4 units. So then when it goes into the next season, guys, you should have a nice bulk of tier 4 that you already have for your starting patrol, so you can start clearing the content quicker and complete and get more rewards than you actually got this season. So that was a really nice milestone. I hope you've enjoyed it. I am honestly ecstatic. I wish you could see the camera. There's no camera on yet. We're going to get to that very soon in a channel announcement too. But what we're going to go over is what we've had on this account so far. So we're going to do the final 3 draws and the keys that we had on the account. So in case we get anything lucky, we're going to see today what we're going to have. We're going to equip this onto our little boyo. We have 7.8k gems. This is, again, what you would be saving for the wheel. And for me, I would be saving all these gems for the season 2 wheel now, because I already have the Canara unlocked, as we're going to go over. But I would then be saving all these gems because I'm playing as an archer player. So I'm going to give you guys more of an archer perspective compared to one of those as a mage player. So let's go over and start popping these. We're getting greens, we're getting blues. What to be expected? We might get another purple if we're lucky in the next 4. But, you know, you're meant to get one within 10. So we'll soon see if we get lucky in the next 2. Maybe 1. No luck today, guys. No luck. We got a load of greens, which is fair enough. But we still have our final gold chest and gold keys. So let's pop this. We've got a purple. And we've got some Halloween heads. Very nice. Let's pop our next one. A blue hero. And we got some Ordo and Chakcha. Obviously, we've got these guys maxed out. Happy about Chakcha now. A bit more disappointed about the Ordo. Obviously, since the new XP changes, as you guys know, I think Ordo's kind of fell off the bandwagon because it's a lot harder to actually level him up. You're going to have to use him in patrol killing. And that's not really fun to do when you're using that on as a blue hero. So we've not really got anything lucky, guys, unfortunately. We're looking at all the events. I've said these are what's been running on at the current time. But that is it, guys. We've hit everything what we need to do today. We're going to go over the heroes and artifacts that we've been able to obtain. And then obviously what my future thoughts of the account, what we would have been doing if we were continuing playing through this series. But obviously, as you guys know, the main account is calling upon me, man. Season 1 Plus, the new campaign, Stars Reignited, is on show for you guys. So if you're looking at the new campaign, what you're looking at, you know, after the Burning Stars one, this is the one you need to be watching. You know, watch my streams and you'll be able to see it, as well as a lot of the new content coming out is all on the new campaign patch. So Gwanwyn, what we've got is expertise, really good. We've got her completed before the end of the season. Obviously, this could be done earlier if you're a little bit lucky, depending on your keys. So we was aiming to play Spring Wardens, as you know, and we're playing as an archer player in our free-to-play series. So what we did was we was investing on our Craig. We got 553 on Craig. Again, this could be luckier. You might have a 551 Craig as well by now. It's all down to your luck and everyone's individual RNG at the end of the day. We did get our wild to 5231. Really nice stats because we got obviously the first one done. And if we could, we were trying to get as many of the skills landed onto here so you could be 5141, and it's been really, really good for us if we got that RNG. But really good spot for the mage, main for the free-to-play account. Our Garwood, we just kept him at 3-0, but we did use him in the Dragon Trials, as you saw, with Chakchar, which was really, really good. And we also used him behind our Eliana that we got later down the line and started leveling up, because she is a powerhouse frontline tank unit, guys, that you should be always using if you're looking for a free-to-play infantry for the Dragon Trials, and just to help you guys, you know, tank through and level up your patrols. We also got our Atheist to 51111. We got Vaynen unlocked to 3-0 because obviously we weren't an archer player, so a mage player should I say, so we wasn't trying to focus on him, so we was playing more for the archer route. So we got our Nico to 5111, and you can see we've still got 10 heads to use, but we've got 4 legendary hero tokens and 6 season 1 tokens. And to give you guys a little bit of an anxiety, you know, tone down if you guys are scared or getting stressed out right now, these season 1 tokens will not disappear. These do not reset. You do not lose these. All these tokens are for the season 1 heroes only. But these legendary hero tokens, you can see, can be used on any hero. So that's season 1, season 2, possibly season 3, 4, 5, 6, you know, any hero in the future. This is a universal head, so this is a very, very premium currency, so you never really want to use these when you don't have to. So a really good tip. But we got our Nico to 51111, which was really nice. We even did the Dragon Trials and unlocked our Indis to 5, and she's going almost into a 512. Hopefully, if we can roll the dice on her as a future project. But then we got our Fear unlocked. She was only 2-0 from Honor. Nico was almost complete, as you can see here. We could complete her today if we really wanted to, but we're not going to do that. And then we have also Kanara unlocked at 3-0. We are going to use our season 1 tokens on her just because these are specific to seasonal 1 heroes. And for us as an archer player, our main goal would be to try and get this hero to 5111 before the end of the season, because if you can, what it would allow you to do as an archer player is save all those gems like we were talking about earlier, and save all your legendary hero tokens that you've been getting instead of the seasonal custom tokens. And with those legendaries and those gems, you're going to be able to roll the wheel as an archer player and get Freygar unlocked to 5111 as well, which would be a fantastic addition for your legions. You can have a variety of different marches which will use the legendaries and the epics in different roles, and you're going to have the flexibility and fun of different talent trees, right? So that's what I would be doing for you guys in Season 2, and that's what I'd be aiming for if you've been following this whole series and you've been actually doing the same as us and playing as more of an archer player over the mage route, which is really interesting to see. But now what you would be doing is obviously still farming away. You would be obviously pushing your tier 4 research, and the most important thing, what you guys, and this would be your final, honestly, your final milestone once you've completed your tier 4 research and you've got all of your marches ready, you would unlock your 5th march. Yes, that is it. Once you've unlocked your 5th march as a free-to-play player, you're honestly really good to go. I'm not going to lie. You're going to have 5 marches. You're going to be able to clear a lot of content a lot easier. You're going to be able to use as well more marches in the open field, which is going to help you. You're going to obviously be able to level up more heroes each season because you're going to be able to get access to 5 instead of 4. So this is going to help you as well. And then on top of all of that, obviously, you're going to get all the bonuses for hitting City Hall 22. So you can also push your buildings all the way to 22, like your barracks and everything. So you're at maximum, basically troop production, and you're ready to go. You honestly there. You've got all your T5 unlocked. T5. You got all your tier 4 unlocked, not tier 5, we're not Wales. We've got all our tier 4 units unlocked. We've got all the production buildings built up to 22. We'll have all the barracks at 22. You know, you'll have also your research then pumping away, and you'll have already been VIP 8. So you're going to be leveling up now a lot of your tech a lot quickly compared to before. So hope you've enjoyed this series, guys. It has been a pleasure for me to do it for you guys. I know you know we've been sacrificing the main account's power and time, but the time has come to go back over and play with TM and TA and TM boys, because those are the main familiar that we are with. We've been playing with from season basically 3 and 2. We joined them at the towards like the halfway stage of season 2. And we played from there. So it's been a very pleasure for the series. I hope you've enjoyed it. Smash a like, comment, and subscribe to the final episode of the Road to Glory series. What we're going to do is make, like I say, a ultimate free-to-play guide, which is going to be compiled up of everything that is in this series from start to finish, giving you guys maybe the faction choices down to the troop choices, down all the way into your research and even your policy. So you're going to have a perfect free-to-play guide on what to expect start to finish, what your goals are going to be, and what you're going to be obviously aiming for towards the end of your free-to-play experience. So thank you guys. Honestly, I don't want to get emotional, but thank you for all the support. It's been, I can't even imagine, you know, the words coming out. I'm almost speechless to say that we've hit here. But I can say to you guys, there's a few, well, I say a few, there's a YouTuber making a new free-to-play player series very similar to mine. Maybe goes down the mage route instead of going down the archer route like I did, maybe. We'll soon see. But he's obviously gave a blessing. He asked for, you know, if it was cool. I've given the green light. And also, I might make a guest appearance on there too, which will be a really fun addition for all those guys that know me and found me through the Road to Glory series that's on the YouTube playlist. So, with all that said, guys, stay safe, stay sneaky, enjoy the rest of the day, and until the next video and next series, peace out.